Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To Prof. Dr. Cik Aniza and to all my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Amir Khan bin Muhammad Iqbal. My matric number A177835. Joining me today a few of my friends, Abida binti Alwi, Nur Aslam bin Salih, Putri Suraya binti Jaafar, and Wan Nur Syalidia binti Zaini. So today for the Retail Management EPPM3363 subject, we're gonna present to you guys about Parkson Holding Berhad. Firstly, I'm gonna go with the table of contents. So we have introduction of the retail industry in Malaysia. Second, we have the background of the company Parkson. The third one, we have the retail strategy. The fourth one, we have the merchandising strategy. The fifth one, we have the promotional strategy. And the sixth one, we have the recommendation and conclusion. For decades, Malaysia's retail business has been one of the most important contributors to the country's gross domestic product (GDP). Several national and international brands have been successful in the country with a diverse range of retail outlets. The retail business grew at a moderate pace over the research period with the COVID-19 pandemic, dramatically reducing growth in 2020. The Movement Control Order (MCO) restricted public movement, and the lockdown, which was originally scheduled to the last 2 weeks in March 2020 but was extended until mid-May 2020, resulted a very sharp decline in overall retail revenue. The sales of the retail have dropped by as high as 50% during the implementation of the Movement Control Order (MCO). Now, let's take a look at the performance of retail by April 2022. By looking at the statistics poster here, the sales value of wholesale and retail trade recorded 128 billion in April 2022, registered a growth of 15.2% year-on-year. The positive growth was contributed by all sub-sectors, namely retail trade 20.9%, wholesale trade 11.5%, and motor vehicles 11.3%. Wholesale trade generated sales value of 59 billion in April 2022 with a growth of 11.5% as against April 2021. Retail trade sales registered a growth of 20.9% as compared to April 2021. Volume index of retail trade recorded a growth of 16.6% to 157.3 points as compared to April 2021. Of course, there is a lot more numbers and statistics they were given in our report. Now, I'll pass to my colleagues, Abida Awi, for the next presentation.
Thank you to my member, Mr. Amir. Hi, my name is Abida binti Alwi, matric number A177823. I will present regarding background of Parkson, vision and mission. Parkson Holding Berhad was incorporated in August 1982 as a private limited company and was listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad on 28 October 1993. Under the Parkson brand name, it has 43 stores in Malaysia, 9 in Vietnam, 2 in Indonesia, and 1 in Myanmar. In Indonesia, it also has 11 stores under the brand name of Central Lifestyle Department Store and a Kim Chicken and a Kim Chick supermarket. Board of Directors consists of Tan Sri Heng Jem as a non-independent chairman and Managing Director Mr. Low Boon Eun as the Chief Operating Officer of Malaysia Operations. Ms. Cheng Huyen as an Executive Director. Vision and mission. Statement of Parkson to be Asia leading Menstar establishment group to inspire our people and delight our customer. Parkson core value, team spirit commitment, honesty and integrity, customer first and respect and empathy.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Nur Aslam bin Salih. My matric number is A177935. Retail strategy. Here are 4 key elements Parkson uses in their retail strategy. First, the retail image. Retail image is one of the important elements that Parkson emphasizes. The retail image requires a multi-step ongoing approach. Customer service is one of the important elements in retail image. Among the ways that Parkson does to maintain the quality of their customer service is by providing salespeople in each department to explain about product details. In addition, Parkson also provides online customer service. The customers can make any inquiries regarding goods and services at Parkson. It is very helpful for customers in the process of making a purchase decision, where customers can check first the availability of the product or services according to the selected outlet. Other than that, Parkson also provides a return and refund policy to maintain the standard and quality of their services. Next, advertising is an important element in conveying information to customers. Parkson does advertising is in an effective way and successfully embedded memories into the minds of customers. Among the ways Parkson advertise is through radio, television, advertisement, newspaper and online advertisement. Parkson maintain public relations by issuing catalogs and social sites to provide information about Parkson companies. Number 2 is target market. This is the process of Parkson to understanding who customers are focused on demographic. This will include factors such as age, urbanization, income, family relationship, status, job type, and more. Parkson segmented customers are high income and middle income consumers. The product provided are for children, teenagers, and adults. In addition, Parkson also offers items for household use that are suitable for customers who have a family. In terms of positioning, Parkson is an Asian-based department store that sells a wide variety of goods. This include ready-to-wear apparel and accessories for adults and children, beauty product, yard goods, and household textile, small household wares, furniture, electrical appliances and accessories, toys, and more. In addition, Parkson also provides branded but affordable products for the middle class and exclusive branded goods which are suitable for the upper class who value style and quality. In terms of pricing, Parkson seeks to provide transactional strategy to achieve both global efficiency and local responsiveness by implementing loyalty program for members through card members. Parkson also provides discount in example Parkson's anniversary sales, warehouse sales, seasonal discounts, price change when there is excess stock, and psychological pricing, which uses event pricing to give an exclusive image to the product.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. I am Putri Suraya. Today, I would like to continue presentation. Merchandise management is a process by which retailer attempt to offer the appropriate quantity of the right merchandise in the right place and at the right time. Have two roles. First, role of the Divisional Merchandise Manager (DMM) is responsible for merchandising activities for specific line of merchandise. For example, the women wear lines collection, DMM help to supervise those buyers who purchase merchandise such as dresses, coat, blouse, and sweater. DMMs also need to analyze forecasting sales for the forthcoming budget period. This involves estimating consumer demand and the impact of change in the retail environment. The DMM need to know what inventory level are necessary to support the level of forecasting sale, and by assist by providing the buyer with list of vendors that must be seen and should be avoided. The DMM must also assist the department manager in moving the merchandise after it reaches the store. Second rule of General Merchandise Manager (GMM). They will more likely be involved with quarterly, seasonal, or annual planning, budgeting, and controlling of merchandising activities, such as reviewing customer feedback to predict sales, trend, and seasonal store demand, and researching and monitoring industry trend and consumer behavior to anticipate demand and change in buying pattern. Type of merchandise management planning system. Parkson carries all type of the merchandise and is one of the largest retail market in Malaysia. For example, staple, basic, fashion, and seasonal merchandise. For the staple merchandise are those items that are basic and essential. These basic items do not change in seasonality or fashion. Staple goods are those goods which are needed on a day-to-day basis, whether it is sock, underwear, and t-shirt. Parkson often carry what is known as safety stock or backup stock for staple inventory. Some retailers will provide long-term forecast up to a year to give vendor to understand future forecast need and plan production accordingly. Typically, staple merchandise is controlled by a continuous replacement buying system. Next, fashion merchandise is often difficult to forecast as it is seasonal in nature and has incredible demand. The demand for this item can differ based on factors that may or may not be controllable, such as weather or change in consumer taste. There may be limited selling history on this item, and to understand how much inventory to invest, retailer will sometimes have to extrapolate a sale estimate from a like item from previous year. Parkson need to analyze the trend of previous year to supply enough to maximize sale and prevent excessive inventory, which will lead to unprofitable markdown. Last, the seasonal product is one that customers do not buy regularly or throughout the year. The merchandising depends on the season of the year. Then there are annual events too, such as Hari Raya, Christmas, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, and back of school. Seasonal merchandise also include two unplanned events such as the COVID-19 pandemic, which impacted consumer demand to hand sanitizer and face masks during 2020 until today. The season and this event dictate the range of product Parkson wholesale.
My name is Sharida binti Zani, and I'm going to talk about the types of promotional strategy. Promotion is one of the major elements of the marketing mix. Different promotional tools could foster and increase awareness of a company's products or services, inform people about features and benefits, and move them to make a purchase. For Parkson, they use and still actively publishing their own fashion magazines and catalogs to make the consumers more interested in purchasing the item. Fashion magazines and catalog also comes in very handy and generally effective in reaching local or national audience. Although handing out catalogs and publishing fashion magazines are still relevant, these media usually reach only local or possibly national markets. In contrast, web page advertisements offer worldwide distribution, so the advertisements reach the widest possible market. Parkson also use website as one of their promotional tools. The advantages of using website is first, website provides interactivity. Next, Parkson use websites to build brand recognitions. Parkson's websites are also mobile friendly, hence make it easier for users to use with friendly interface. An integrated marketing communications (IMC) strategy consists of a combination of promotional tools that could be essential element of the business's overall marketing strategy. The role of ethics, environmental concerns, and social responsibility provide critical components of an organization's strategic planning. Companies must infuse their brand with corporate social responsibility or CSR and environmentally responsible practices into the core of their business strategy using an effective branding strategy broadcast using an IMC approach. As a result, marketing strategy provides a core element of the business strategy to promote a company as an ethical entity with concern for social issues and the environment. Parkson, through its foundation, has organized fundraising activities for charity and provides educational opportunities for the less fortunate. Parkson believes that education is the catalyst to bring about sustainable change for the better for future generations. The foundations award scholarships to undergraduates in local universities annually. The selected scholars undergo training in soft skills such as problem solving and communication skills, as well as internship at Parkson during their semester breaks to prepare them for working in the corporate world. Besides that, to assist the less fortunate, Parkson through its foundation has built the Home for Handicapped and Mentally Disabled Children in Selangor. It was built at a cost of 2.2 million contributed by the foundation in 2012 on 4.17 acres piece of land worth 1.2 million donated by Lion Group, which can accommodate 100 children. Since 1995, the foundation has assisted individuals and organizations that are geared towards helping the less fortunate to achieve a better life, including sponsoring community health programs such as medical camps and donations of dialysis machines. Approximately 9.2 million has been disbursed in the form of sponsorship for medical treatment to almost 1,000 individuals. And Centro stores organize a campaign on waste reduction and recycling to encourage customers to reduce plastic waste. Not only in Malaysia, but the foundation also focuses with subsidiary in Indonesia, with PT Tozi Sentosa collaborated with Taman Bacaan Pelangi for We Care program, built children library for East Nusa Tenggara. For recommendations, I would like to recommend to Parkson to, besides using traditional media as promotional tools, Parkson should also establish relationship with influencers. Influencers are the new kings and queens of social media marketing. As experts in each area or industry, they tend to have a loyal audience waiting and willing to follow their recommendations. Think of influencer marketing as the digital version of word-of-mouth marketing. Parkson should get bloggers or influencers talking about Parkson's new lines of merchandise and promotions by organizing events and give them free samples.
As a conclusion, Parkson Holding Berhad is a Malaysia-based investment holding company that engage in the operation of the Parkson and Central Brand Department Store in Indonesia. The retailing segment is engaged in the operation and management of retail store in Malaysia operation and management of retail store in Malaysia, People Republic of China, Vietnam and Indonesia. The other segment include operation of food and beverage business, credit service, and investment holding. The company store offer a range of internationally renowned brands of fashion and lifestyle related merchandise in four main categories, namely fashion and apparel, cosmetic and accessory, household and electrical, and grocery and perishable. In addition, the company is also involved in the retailing of fashionable goods, operation of food and beverage, F&B outlets, and consumer financing business. Parkson Holding Berhad is still doing well because their retail sales show a positive movement even during COVID-19. At the end of the day, Parkson has always sought to give back to the community and in helping support educational scholarship for children from low-income families, as well as taking part in a variety of environmental initiatives. That's all from our group. Thank you.